Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the tiny garden. This is as good as it's gonna get for sound quality because construction is still going on. You can see my road is all torn up. So we're just gonna go ahead. It's not too bad, they're not right here today. So I wanted to just take a look quickly at these radish seed pods that are coming along. I think they're gonna be ready soon because they're turning color. While we're right here, I'm actually gonna show you this little spot in here. The bees. There's bees. There's one right by my head. So the bees have come and they've taken residence in my house. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do about it. I contacted my landlords to see. They apparently contacted the Ontario Bee Rescue, so hopefully they will take the bees without harming the bees. So that's a thing. This little garden here has got plenty of zinnias. They've all popped up. There's still lots more coming, like lots and lots of little blooms here. And this cauliflower in the middle. Oh, maybe it's not cauliflower. Maybe it's broccoli. Oh my fuck, there's a fucking broccoli. That's the first broccoli I saw. Look at that. My first little broccoli head. Well, I'll be damned. So I see there's 2 stalks in there, which means there might be another one. Let's go around to the other side. Oh, there is a tiny little one growing there. Look in there. Well, I'll be damned. And then this is was supposed to be the Brussels sprouts, but I had a little faith that these things were gonna grow, and I can't believe they're growing. So that's just fucking amazing. I guess we might have a couple of bites of broccoli at some point. These monster tomatoes are actually monstrous. Here's another really big one. I noticed these ones are okay, but some of them were getting squishy, and I was like, fuck, what am I supposed to do with squishy tomatoes? See, this one's a little squishy. Those ones are still pretty hard. I mean, they're taking like fucking forever. They've been orange for a while now. I had to like prop them up and tie them up. There's like string all in here because they were falling over and breaking, and I was freaking the fuck out. So this is the tomatoes that are kind of getting squishy. Like this one's really squishy. And then the big one is getting squishy. This is a giant one that was on the bottom. I don't know how big this is, how heavy this is, but it's by far the biggest fucking tomato I have ever grown in my whole life. So I took these off because they were getting squishy. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna eat these. They're really squishy, and like this isn't even fucking ripe. Like it's still mostly orange. Like it was off that big cluster I had. Do you remember? There was like 14 fucking tomatoes. I counted one day. There was 14. Like that one's okay. That one's starting to get squishy. And there's also these marks here. I don't know if that's something eating it. Like that one has it. And then this is the one that had the couple of cat-faced ones that were real fucked up. So I just cut them off because I figured I'm not going to eat them anyway. So I might as well just cut them off and let the nutrients go to all the tomatoes I might actually eat. But like, these are fucking huge. Like, look at this guy. Oh, something noisy's coming. I'll have to pause this. Alright, we're back. So, yeah. Tomatoes. Squishy. I don't know. Some of those are like too fucking squishy to eat, so I don't know. But here's some of the fine and dandy work I did here. Like one day it was really windy and knocked these tomatoes over. This one's going yellow, but like some of the stalks like bent right in half, so they're probably gonna die soon. But it's been getting colder. I mean, it is September. Today is September 2nd, and I'm dog sitting. And if you want to see the little doggo, he's in the door. Hello, doggo. He's deaf. He can't hear us. I talk to myself all the time. But yeah, so these are these two plants that have grown quite big and fallen over, and this whole garden bed. I'm already thinking about how I'm gonna do it differently next year, like, because this garden bed was not even pre-planned. The old man just was like, hey, let's put one here, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm actually hoping that once all this construction shit is done, we can put another one from like the end of this across there, and then there's a walkway that goes beside the driveway, and I'm gonna put maybe another one there, or maybe just one at the end. I don't know. But yeah, I say that a lot. So I'll bring you around to the other one. So got some exciting going on here. Not down there. I don't even know what's going on with that anymore. But I have lots of little new growth here. These are I say cantaloupe, but the honeydew melons that I had. And I had like planted, that's a little cucumber. It's almost dead. That's the potted ones. I don't know if they're gonna produce any more. They only produced a couple. But yeah, the honeydew that I had, that one plant, and I just saved the seeds. Well, they're growing. 4 decent plants here, and now some fruit growing. Like, this is actually pretty exciting. I hope that they are gonna be edible. There's another one up there. That one's kind of funny shaped. And another little guy back in there. I mean, like, there's tons and tons of them. Oh, there's another one there. And the money makers, these have actually probably been my favorite tomatoes this year. I want to do these ones again. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep seeds, because last year when I kept seeds, they didn't turn out the same. Because yay, bees. Thank you, bees, for pollinating my shit. But they didn't. Like, these are all supposed to be cherries, and these are not cherry tomatoes. Like, I actually gave a bunch of plants away, so people are probably going to be pretty pissed that they're not cherry tomatoes. I started picking before I decided I'm gonna take a video today, because the noise level isn't that bad today. So this is the wall of cucumbers, and beans are finally coming through. They've been growing all year, but now they're really thick. Like, look at the thickness here. And I know there's some on the end here. There's some beans there. But yeah, they're finally actually producing beans, because they weren't before. This is almost the end of the tiny garden. That's the great thing about it being so fucking tiny. Oh, there is another honeydew on this side. Look at that. And I've been picking tomatoes here and there, freezing a lot of them because, like, I'm eating some of them, but freezing a bunch of them because I want to try making sauce for the first time ever, which is fucking exciting. There's a cucumber down there, funny shaped one. And, like, still lots of new growth cucumbers. Like, there's one there, and there, and right down in there. You can't probably see it, but yeah. Tons of fucking cucumbers. I'm trying to make pickles, but I've been trying some different recipes, and they're not making that great. So far, I've been successful in the sweet pickles, not the dill. I need to buy more dill, because the dill I had went bad because I didn't use it all up in time. Look at that one growing way up there. If these beans like keep fucking going, I'm actually gonna try and get them to go right across here and just hang across, and then I can pick them that way. I haven't decided what differently I'm going to do next year for this garden. So yeah, I fashioned myself a little basket. I had bought this thing a long time ago, and it's like, I don't know, a fruit dish or something, but I just put this metal hanger on it, and now it's a basket. I wanted something with one hand, so it's not huge, but it works, especially for a tiny garden. So I guess I should remind anybody or that they've forgotten, or just say for people who don't know, who haven't seen my videos before, but we're in central Ontario and zone 5A. This is the snow belt. Not that we get snow right now. Anyway, we won't get snow that stays until like December. But this is the tiny garden. It's actually, when you're in there, it's like kind of a little hideaway. Nobody can see you because of all the growth. But yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe. Love you.